Keith, was that a useful workout for you?
Yeah, I'd say so. It was obviously a very tough outfit and different type of opposition than we usually face. The fantastic side, very good in possession, and the league position they obtained last season and 7th in the league. Obviously, you can see why, because they're a very decent side with some very gifted individuals. I think the manager wanted to play in a different way tonight, and we knew it would be a tough game, and they would have the majority of possession with the way they play. I thought there was some good points we can take out of the game going into next week's obviously important game at Burnley.
How do you feel fitness-wise?
I'm still getting there, to be honest. I've been out for a long time injured, and I've worked ever so hard during the summer, and the time I've been off, I haven't really taken a holiday this year, so I still think there's a little bit to come, and the only really way I can get that is through games. But I've been very pleased with how pre-seasons has gone, and how much I've been involved in the game. So now I'm delighted from a personal front just to be back involved.
How much can you read into pre-season results, or is it all about fitness at this stage?
I think it's all about fitness, but I think you can also get confidence from them. I've been involved in pre-seasons when they've been an absolute disaster, and then first game of the season you come out of the traps and you set the world alight, and obviously I've been on the flip side of that as well. So I don't think you can read too much into it, but obviously results and performances probably more so than the actual results are more important at this stage. I think the whole pre-season's gone very well. I think from start to finish we went over to Spain and made a good week over there, a good bonding week, and the manager's brought in the majority of his players that he wanted to sign quite early. They've had time to bed in and become part of the group, and I think the main thing is as well the manager being here for over half of last season. The vast majority of the lads know what he's about, what way he wants to play football, and I enjoy working under the manager. The staff here, had a decent first half of the season last year. Unfortunately, my injury ended my season last season, but now as far as I'm concerned, I've got 2 years left of my contract, and I'm very, very happy here.
All ready for a big week ahead of the game against Burnley?
Yeah, looking forward to obviously pre-season's a tough time of year. Nobody particularly likes it, although this one has been a fairly enjoyable one in the way they've gone about things, and I think most of the lads would say the same thing. But obviously the nuts and bolts of our game is the league, and we want to get back to the Premier League, and it all starts next week against a very tough side in Bolton.